What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have the NG Models February 2025 releases for you guys. I'm super excited to get into NG Models release set for February 2025 as we got some very interesting models to take a look at. So, currently on their Instagram page right now, I tried looking at their website and currently they don't have the releases out yet on their official website, so I decided to go for Instagram instead. So, yeah, here we are on their Instagram page. So as you can see, they got some 1-400 stuff. So these are the hints for 1-400. So on my list, it said there are there's like one AC-18, one AT-5900, three AT-51,000s, two 777s, three MD-80s, and two MD-87s. But in actuality, let NG decide to like change things up a bit. So there's one excuse me. So in their updated hints page, there's one AC-18, four AT-50-900s, four AT-50 freighters, three AT-51,000s, two 777-300ERs, three MD-82/MD-88 series, three, apologies, and two MD-87s. So this was edited just not too long ago when NG released these models, but I'm just super excited to see what NG has to offer for their February 2025 releases. So once again, different setup for this NG release because like I don't know when they're gonna like release it, but I'm just super excited to see those releases. So without being said, let's not waste further time and we're gonna get started with the releases. So yeah, I did not really specifically give hints about the AT-50 freighters. Those were added in last minute and I didn't have much time to like get those, but hopefully we could get some Japan AT-50s, judging by like the Airbus AT-50s section and the Juliet Alpha, and hopefully I can get something what I need. So without being said, let's move on. And we're getting started. So here are the releases right there. So we'll get started with our first model here. This is the what is this? The China. I'm not looking at the rest. So this is a China Son. If I try to pronounce this correctly, China. Oh my god, that's like okay, something Air China AT-18, but China Sonangol International AT-18. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing. I think I may have pronounced that correctly, but it is a hard name to pronounce. So here it is, a really interesting Chinese model on the AT-18 section. But other than that, I mean, it's a cool model from NG, and hopefully that can get attention to all the people who are living in the China region. But other than that, it's a really cool model here, and yeah, I wonder how people are gonna try to come up with their ideas for their Chinese airports. So that aircraft is registered. I'm also looking on their Instagram page on their phone. That aircraft is registered Bravo 6188. So that's our first model on deck right there. So looking pretty cool. Hang on, I'm trying to make sure that I don't see all the everything. Okay, there we go. So this is just an AC-18. But yeah, really cool right there. Alright, next up on our list we have, as we move on to the next one, we have Japan Airlines Airbus AT-51,000. That's really cool with the AT-51,000 titles in red. So yeah, I'm guessing this could be their first AT-51,000 in the fleet. So some of JAL's AT-51,000s have these. I think two of them, I guess, but it's really cool to have one. But I might see if I want to try to get one in the future because who knows when these will be starting to fly to SFO, because since they'll be replacing the this aircraft is going to be replacing the 333s, so might as well have to get one. I mean, these fly to the JAL AT-51,000s fly to DFW and JFK for now on, but who knows, they might expand. They might expand to more cities soon. So here's a JAL AT-51,000. That aircraft is registered Juliet Alpha 01 Whiskey Juliet. Once again, this is their first AT-51,000 in their fleet. I might see if I want to try to get a AT-51,000 mold from engine models at some point in the future, but maybe this model will do. So here's the JAL AT-51,000 right there. Alright, so moving on. Next up we should have is, okay, so yeah, same song, second verse, nothing too special about it. I mean, NG is known for doing these duplicates, but as mentioned before, there's two AT-51,000s in Japan Airlines' fleet that has the AT-51,000 title. So here's the second one. This is Juliet Alpha 02 Whiskey Juliet, and yeah, same thing for the first one. So yeah, I mean, like, while collectors may complain about this, but it does make sense since they want to try to at least get all airplanes with these tiles in one go, which, yeah, I might try to make a video of this at some point in the future. Alright, so next up, we should have... Okay, and then we have one with no tiles, which is 03 Whiskey Juliet, which this does make sense because the first iteration they did is already sold out, so it makes sense for NG Malls to do a re-release of a JL 1850-1000 with just like the standard livery in general. So really nice to see here from NG Models, and yeah, honestly, it really does make sense since I think the last one was they released this model was back in like 2022 or so, like late 2022, somewhere around that time. So yeah, really nice to see NG Models doing some re-releases of models that many collectors need, even though some collectors may say like, oh, they don't really need this for now, but it does make sense why NG Models wanted to re-release this because the first iteration is already sold out. So that aircraft is registered, I'm not sure if I already mentioned this already, but the aircraft registration is Juliet Alpha 03 Whiskey Juliet. Alright, so next up, and yeah, this is just a small release set from NG Malls because of the Chinese New Year holiday that's currently happening right now in China, so yeah, it does make sense. So, I think that's all of our A350-1000s right there. Let's see what our A350-900s and freighters are. We first have... Okay, so we started off with an A350 freighter. So we have a Cathay Cargo Airbus A350 freighter right here. I'm not sure because I'm not really all too familiarized with the A350 freighter or which customers order the A350 freighter, but it's really cool to see some fantasy liveries coming up on the A350 freighter. So here we have the Cathay Cargo Airbus A350 freighter, really cool model, and yeah, like it's a really cool model. They don't have an official registration of this particular plane, but maybe at some point in the future when Cathay Cargo delivers this aircraft. Hang on, I just gotta look at all the various like customers of the A350 freighter. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of looking at it right now. So yeah, it says Cathay Cargo. So Cathay Cargo is one of the customers of the A350 freighter, so there's our fantasy A350 freighter, which who knows, that might come in real life soon. But yeah, there's a Cathay Cargo. Next up we have a Singapore Airlines Cargo A350 freighter is up next. That's also one of the other customers of the A350 freighter. So it looks really cool, honestly. The Cathay, like the Singapore and Cathay, those are really cool options. So once again, these are not officially out yet to the public yet, but it will soon in the next couple of years or so. So there's our Singapore Airlines Cargo A350 freighter. Our next A350 freighter we should take a look at is an Etihad Cargo A350 freighter. So yeah, like really cool offerings from NG Malls in the A350 freighter market right there. Since once again, they're the first manufacturer to produce the A350 freighter. No other manufacturer has ever done this before, so it's really cool to see that NG Malls are doing these kinds of like molds. So yeah, there is the Etihad Cargo, our next A350 freighters, which yeah, there's 4 of them. So let's see what our 4th one is, and that's the Air France Cargo A350 freighter, which of course, if I'm looking at, that's one of the cargos right there, like one of the customers right there. So here's the Air France Cargo Airbus A350 freighter. Not sure if I want to try to get this, but yeah, as mentioned before, like they're not really out yet, so we don't really know about the status of the customers of the A350 freighter yet. So yeah, we also haven't seen like the actual aircraft in the skies yet. So like the actual airframe itself, while that's still being manufactured in the Airbus factory, I guess. So that's all of our A350 freighters, and honestly, those are really interesting fantasy livery A350 freighters. Well, honestly, I do like the Singapore Airlines Cargo A350 freighter. I think that has a very nice design. So there we go. That's all of our A350 freighters. Let's see what our A350-900s are. I think those are all the A350-900s. I think they mentioned A350-900s, but we'll see. So let's move on. And then, we first have a Air China 777-300ER in the Smiling China livery, and this is not really a standard livery. I'm still waiting on the standard livery, Air China livery, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, like, okay, this is labeled as the Ultimate Collection box. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if it says yeah, it says Ultimate, but there's no like label that it says it's gonna be in the Ultimate Collection box. But here's the Smiling China 777-300ER. Really cool offering right there. I'm not sure when they're gonna release a standard Livy, but hopefully soon. Let me see if that's still in this Livy. Okay, it's no longer in this Livy, but it's a really cool Livy, I'll say. So that aircraft is registered Bravo 2035. And yeah, once again, this is labeled as an Ultimate Collection box. And yeah, it's just a really interesting Livy. You got the Smiling China tiles right there, and you got all the various like Chinese people right there. So really cool. Alright, next up, let's see what we have next for our 333s. Okay, and this is just a standard Livy version, so nothing much too special, but I think it all does make sense, I'll say. So here's a Smiling China Livy, just in the standard Livy. Once again, I'm still waiting on a standard Livy Air China plane, but who knows when that'll come. But NG really likes releasing all these like distinctive Chinese releases, which it does make sense on why they're based out of China. So really cool right there. Not in my collecting needs, but still, I mean, like, if for any Chinese collectors who want this, then you can go for this. But yeah, not in my collecting criteria once again. Alright, so let's move on. Let's see what we have next for our models. There we go! Oh my god, thank you! Jesus Christ! Oh my god, thank you! I was literally talking about this. Jeez, not too long ago. Oh my god, thank you so much, NG Models. God, finally! Woo! Finally, we have a standard Livy Air China Boeing 777-300ER. Whew! Wow, that took long enough for NG Models to make. Man, wow, that is really awesome. So there it is, a standard Livy Air China Boeing 777-300ER. This is what the collectors wanted right here. And yeah, like as mentioned before, like NG Models is known for doing all these Chinese releases, but if they make a standard Livy about this particular aircraft, because these fly to San Francisco International, so if that gets released, then I'm gonna get that. I'm just gonna get it, because like I never had like a, well, excluding all the EVA Airs, but I never had like a model that was in the mainland China. So it's really cool to see NG Models do this. I'm really glad they finally did it in the first place. So here it is. So that aircraft is registered Bravo 2036. Not sure if I've seen this exact registration in San Francisco International, but still, I'll be getting this model no matter what. So really excited to have my first model within the mainland China in my collection soon. So there it is, the Air China Boeing 777-300ER. Alright, so yeah, once again, that took long enough, so really cool to see right there. Alright, next up on my 777s. And then we have a Ultimate Collection. I think this is just an Ultimate Collection. Okay, that's just a different registration. Oh, it has some kind of like titles. I'm not sure what it says there, but it has some like Chinese words. So I'm not sure what it says, but still, I'll still go for the standard Livy. But yeah, really cool right there. Maybe if I were to get this, or if I seen this exact registration, then this could be my alternate, and then I could just like use the nail polish remover to remove the channels, to like the tiles right there. So yeah, really cool to see NG Models doing the standard Livy Air China Livy now. I might have to pre-order that ASAP at some point, or maybe some point within the next couple of weeks or so, because once again, this model in particular, that's huge right there for many US collectors right there, and some other Chinese collectors as well, but many other international collectors, this is huge right there. So really cool to see this some NG Models there, and yeah, once again, I'll be getting it. Alright, so that features the tiles right there. Once again, I don't know what it says. Also, I'm looking on the Instagram page. I'm not sure what it really says right there. It just says Chinese words, but I think I might pull up a text on what that means. Once again, like, I don't know anything like Chinese, like any Chinese words at all, but still, I'm like, this is a cool model, and yeah, this could be my alternate if the standard Livy one is sold out. Alright, so now we're moving on. Next up, let's see what our next. I think we should move on into some MD-80s, if I can check on my notes. Yeah, we should move on to some MD-80s. So let's see what our MD-80s are. Okay, so we got our Iberia MD-88. So Iberia mainly operates the MD-88. So no other like they didn't operate the MD-82 or anything. So here it is in Iberia's older Livy. Well, in their Livy on the MD-80 in this case, but still, it's a really cool Livy, and it's a fitting Livy for this aircraft right here. So that aircraft is registered Echo Charlie Foxtrot Oscar Zulu, and yes, again, once again, I'm reading this under Instagram page on my phone as well. It's I don't want to like see all the releases from there. So yeah, here's the Iberia MD-88, looking very nice. And I do apologize, that was my alarm right there. Let me try to like turn it off real quick. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so moving on to our next MD-88 or MD-82. Maybe we might get something really cool from the US market. So let's see what that is. Oh, wow, that's interesting right there. Okay, I was not really expecting this, but we do have a American MD-80. I think that's an American MD-80. Yeah, American MD-80. This one does not feature the black nose, and it's in the earlier version, which basically what that means, it has the pointed empennage. So this is like one of the earlier variants of the MD-80. So Edgy did this already in May 2024. I mean, like, it's a really cool retro model, but I mean, like, yes, we did got that back in May 2024, but hey, it's an American MD-80. I can't really complain. I mean, like, for all you American MD-80 fans right there, then this is your another chance. Surprisingly enough, the first iteration of that model isn't even sold out yet, which that's really interesting right there. So that aircraft is registered November 923 Tango Whiskey. This used to be a former TWA aircraft. Alright, so moving on next. Next up we should have is... Oh, there we go! Oh my god, yes! There it is, Oh my god! Alright. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is really cool right there. So, this is an American MD-80 with the black nose. Many collectors want this, and it has the empennage, the screwdriver empennage, and this has the working together titles. Honestly, I wanted like an American MD-80 with a black nose, but I don't care. Like, I didn't specify which kind of black nose American MD-80 it is. If it has a black nose, then I'll take it. So this is the American MD-80 with the working together titles, and this aircraft is registered November 214 Alpha, which interesting. Oh god, I can't even like pronounce this word properly. Interestingly enough, this is actually the sister ship of November 215 Alpha, which was the aircraft involved in American Airlines flight 1420. So I would still be surprised if Edgy ended up doing 215, but still, I mean, it's an American MD-80 black nose. What more can I say? I mean, like, it has the working together titles. I'm not sure how possible it is if I were to, like, remove that, but that's gonna, like, pretty much ruin the paint job, so I don't want to do that. But still, it's an American MD-80 with a black nose. I mean, I have a Gemini 250 out of that, but still, I'll get this anyway. So, might as well have to pre-order this right now, because who knows when those are gonna be sold out. These are gonna be sell out. They're gonna sell out like hotcakes. That's all I can say. So that's the American MD-80 with the black nose right there, with the working together tiles right there. So really cool release from Edgy. Alright, so now moving on, next up. And then we have our MD-87s. We have a Scandinavian MD-87 in their current livery, or just like the final livery this aircraft wore. So here it is, looking very nice right there. And yeah, like the SAS livery looks very nice on this MD-87 right there. So really cool to see right there. I mean, I think, did they release this already? I'm not sure, because I specified that they wanted to do like an older livery, but I think they did this before, so I don't know why we ended up getting another one after like they released one a month ago, but I mean, I can't complain. I mean, like, many collectors, they don't really want duplicates of specific models that are just outside their regions, but still, I mean, like, it is what it is. So here is the I'm thinking about that American MD-80 black nose. Oh my gosh. This is the SES MD-87 right there. And for our last model on this release set, our last model from the February 2025 releases is another MD-87, and what's that gonna be? What is that gonna be? Excuse me. Okay, it's another. Okay, okay, just same song second verse. I don't know why we got this like the third time, but I mean, like, it's what it is. AJ really likes doing this, but yeah, I can't complain. That aircraft is registered Oscar Yankee Juliet Romeo uniform. Yeah, it just has a different registration. Yeah, I'm guessing this might be from Finland. Yeah, I think this is I don't even know. Like, it's either between, I think Lima November is from like Denmark, like, 'cause they're like different registrations, and SES is not based out of one country, it's based out of like three countries, so Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. So I'm not sure where this aircraft originated from, but yeah, it's same song, second verse. I probably got this like 3 times already, so it's not like I can't really complain too much, but yeah, it is what it is. So that is it for the Edgy Balls February 2025 releases. So it's an okay release set. I mean, like, there's some really good offerings, I'll say. So as you can see, let me just go back to all of them again. So there's the JL 1850-1000, JL, and all the 1850 freighters. I think the 1850-900s were just 1850 freighters. There's a China Smiling 777, the Air China Standard Livery 333, and then all your various MD-80s right there. Really cool to see them do a black nose MD-80 with the working together titles. I'm not sure what Edgy Balls is going to be doing a standard livery American MD-80 with a black nose, but who knows when that'll come, but still I'll be getting this model regardless. And then your MD-87s from SAS right there. So yeah, I mean, it's a good release set. I mean, like, it's just the standard edgy releases, but still, we got some cool offerings right there. So the models I will be getting for this release set, for this release patch, well, the first models that I'll be getting instantly is, let me start things off, the American MD-88, or just the MD-82. I think this is the MD-80. Yeah, it's a MD-82, so I'll be getting the American MD-82 with the black nose, with the working together titles. That's one model that I'll be instantly getting. I mean, that's just like the only model in general. So there's that, and then we have the Air China 777-300ER, which I think I might purchase that within the next couple of weeks or so. So here it is. Really glad to see them finally do a standard livery Air China 333. Hopefully that's the same thing for the China Southern 333 and the China Eastern 333. And if possible, I'll be also getting the A350-1000 from JL, whether it'll be with the A350-1000 titles or just without the A350-1000 titles. So yeah, really cool release set. As I look at the comments, let me look at the comments before we go. So maybe just stick to aircraft that actually exist, which, I mean, I don't know why this person commented that. Turkish Airlines has ordered the A350 freighter, which that makes sense, so hopefully Edgy could release that too. Nice. If we are getting aircraft on order, can we get a Ryanair? Oh my gosh. So yeah, really cool comments right there, like interesting comments. And yeah, MD-83 from Alitalia. Hopefully Edgy can release that too. And then yeah, you can see all the other comments right there. So let me know what you guys are gonna be getting for this release set, and to pretty much like end this video off, I'm just gonna end it off with the American MD-80 black nose. So let me know what you guys are gonna be getting for this release set in the comments, and overall I'm looking forward to hopefully getting my American MD-88, Air China 333, and my JL 1850-1000 within the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.